Hello everybody, 2000 Trains here, and today we're at Mill Hill Broadway, located on the Midland Main Line, where you'll be seeing services from Thameslink like this train that's departing, welcome the service to Sutton and EMR, and this is 700-022. This station is a nostalgic one of mine. It was where I used to get off when I came from school and also where I used to live. In fact, I didn't live directly on the station, I lived a bit further up down that area, around that end. And I always enjoyed my experience with Thameslink, more so because the experience was a lot nicer than what it was on the tube. You had more space to yourself and you also had less noise from the rails. And from a train enthusiast's perspective, I can imagine this being a true gold mine for them, because long ago there used to be the Screaming Valenta HSTs that used to run down the fast lines, as well as the characterful, although tad under-maintained Class 319s that were also going around as well. Nevertheless, the 700s are very good trains, albeit the slight jiggling issues at speed. The Class 22s also have some spice as well, and if we're lucky we might be able to see the Class 360s which will be running down this route. All of them will probably be working the Corby service, since that is how far the new catenary equipment has gone so far. So, without further ado, let the train spotting commence. Alright, incoming in is the 1038 Thameslink service to St Albans from Sutton, as we have a fast train coming through. This is another 700 131 and 700 055. That's probably working the service to Gatwick Airport, Brighton or Three Bridges. And well, this is the train I'm going to focus on until it departs. Just want to confirm that the running numbers are correct. And our survey says, yep, 700 055. Lovely. Okay, departing now is the 1038 Thameslink service to St Albans City. And I should start to turn, because I think there's going to be the Sheffield service coming through. I can see the lights coming up in the distance. Not really sure if you guys can make it out, but I can literally see the silhouette of the 222 Meridian. Yep, and it's coming through. 222 050. Complete with the EMR livery. I do prefer the original one, it has a bit more finesse to it. This one's okay, but it doesn't have the same impact. Moving on. Okay, about to thunder through here at 110 miles per hour. Hopefully, it's a 360. 360 112. Accompanied with 360 106. Working the service from Corby to London St Pancras. Okay, the next train to gallop through this station is another Meridian, but this time it's working a service to Nottingham. Triple 020. Okay, pulling in now is the 1044 Thameslink service from Luton to Rainham. This train will be worked by 700 038. If memory serves, I know there's 2 stops beyond this line. Oh great, since the announcements have gone off, I think there's going to be another train swiping through, so I don't have time to talk as well. Let me see what that train will be. It's probably going to be a train coming from Nottingham to St Pancras. And I can even see a silhouette of the train showing up in the distance. In fact, it's getting close to the station. It's past the bridge and it's coming through. 22104. Haha! Now that's the livery I prefer. Followed by 222021. The first train sets that I saw, delivery is just perfect. I don't know why they didn't go with that for the majority of their fleet, but oh well. As I was saying for this train, in fact the route itself, beyond this station you have two intermediate stops such as Hendon, Cricklewood, and then you finally get to West Hampton's Thameslink, which is a huge interchange hub for the Overground and Jubilee line. But with this service in particular, it just swipes through those stations at speed, probably at 75 to 90 miles per hour. It stops at West Hampstead, and then there's also an extra intermediate stop that it skips, and that's Kentish Town. So yeah, that's my info about the route. Okay, about to thunder through here is another 700. This is the service from Gatwick Airport to Bedford. And our survey says 700-116 howling away on the rails. Alright, incoming into the station is the 1050 service from St Albans to Sutton. And I forgot to mention that it's a Thameslink service. Well, at least the mistakes I'm making in my commentary isn't as horrific as it was before. This is 700-003. So the third zero that entered the family with Thameslink, if that made any sense on its own. And I should also focus on the other side, because I think there's going to be an incoming Bedford to Gatwick service swiping through. Although that might happen when this train is ready to depart. So I'll skip to that. I think this train might be ready to depart now, given the release of the brakes. And yeah, it is. Unlike your Rainham service, this train will be calling out every intermediate station. So if you have a thrill for speed, this isn't the train for you. A few people staring at me, giving me the weird looks. As 700-003 departing. And since that train's departed, by now we should see the Bedford to Gatwick service swiping through any minute from now. Correction. The Gatwick Airport service that was meant to swipe through here is actually going to come through at 10:57. So the first train that you'll see swiping through will be the St Pancras International. Will be the service from St Pancras International to Corby. Okay, we have two trains coming in here. One is a fast and one is a slow service. The one that decides to show itself up early is the older Desiro. 360-111. Accompanied with 360-118, and this is a 700 working a service to St Albans. I don't know what the number is. That service that has buggered off is going to Corby. And this train is 700-036. Just like with the 345s, I'm just guessing that by the last three digits in each carriage number. And good lord, this train needs a clean. And I was correct. 700-036. Okay, departing now is the 10, I don't even know what time it is, but it's 10:11 something service to St Albans City, worked by 700-036 from Thameslink. Okay, incoming here is the Thameslink service, working the 1101 service to Luton. This train will be calling at, good grief, that kid is noisy. This train will be calling at Elstrand, Bournemouth, Radlett, St Albans City, Harpenden, Luton Airport Parkway, and Luton. And the train that will be doing that is 700-049. Will that Gatwick Express service be coming through? Gatwick Airport, I mean, not Gatwick Express. It would be nice if Gatwick Express operated in the Midland Main Line. Nope, no sight of it at all. So that train probably was cancelled. Or not. Because the announcement said otherwise. So, if I can see, I don't think I can see it that well, but let me go here. Yep, there's a silhouette of a 700 in the distance. Once it passes over the bridge, in fact, here it is. So that's the delayed Gatwick Airport service. 700 152. It's quite amusing how the sound of the motorcycle was timed when the train passed through here. And is this train now ready to depart? Should be. I have all day, mate. Come on, take your time. You can take your time. I don't have to rush you to depart. Well, at least we get to look at the coupling system in a lot more detail. Or maybe not. So 700-049 working the service to Luton from Rainham. A few knuckles, plenty of cabling around, live electrical plates, and a cowcatcher. Okay, here we have a Meridian working a service from somewhere in the north to London St Pancras. 222016 with some flat wheel in the second coach. And what train was meant to come through here? Oh yeah, this train was from Sheffield. Is there another train? No, there isn't. I don't think you guys have to listen to my muffling, so let's go. Okay, and now we have another Thameslink service from to Bedford. 700-151, complete with some flat wheel in either the second or third carriage. I don't know which one it was. And given the lights that are shining, I think this is the 1104 Thameslink service. Thameslink service from St Albans City to Sutton. And this is 700-040. Alright, departing now is the service to Sutton. This train could be going by Mitcham or by... what's the name of the other place? It could be going by Wimbledon, where it joins with the South Western Main Line. And just for good measure, I'm going to repeat the number. 700-040. It's interesting how I rolled my tongue there. But then again, if you don't take water, all sorts of malarkey can happen. Okay, coming in now is the Thameslink service from Bedford to 700-118. Who do you call? 118. And I think there's also another train coming through. This is another 700 working at service from Sutton to St Albans City. And this train is 700-041, one number away from the meaning of life. Good lord. The flap of my tablet just blocked the camera. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, the wind. I have the wind to thank for that now. Good lord. And the declassified first class, which isn't full. And this view for good measure. Okay, departing is the service to St Albans City. As we have a National Express coach, we just swoop by quickly. And what I also forgot to tell you is that this station is located closely to the M1, which goes all the way up into Scotland, via Northampton, Kettering, and also joins the A1 at some point. But there goes that train to St Albans City. Okay, the next train to thunder through is a 222 Meridian working a service from St Pancras to Sheffield. Triple 102 and 222-012, both in the generic AMR livery. Alright, coming through is another Meridian. This is working a service to Nottingham. Triple 2 something, and I think that train must have butchered the bird that was on the track. May you rest in peace. Alright, incoming here is the service from Luton to Rainham. Right by 700-042. The meaning of life for the 700s. Okay, departing now is the Thameslink service from Luton to Rainham. Okay, and this is going to be difficult here because there's going to be two trains passing through. This is a 360 from Corby to St Pancras International. What by 360 119? And this train's a lone wolf. And on the other side, in fact, I wasn't even expecting this train to show up on real-time trains. But on the other side is a Thameslink service working a service from Gatwick Airport to Bedford. (700) 140. Okay, and coming through here is the delayed Corby service. In fact, the delayed blah blah. 222-017 at the front, and 222-022. With the motor giving it some meat, as we have an Enviro 400 from London United going on the M1 for some reason. That bus probably might be working an ECS because I know once you get near Watford, there's a junction at the M1 where you can bugger off onto one of the dual carriageways and then eventually you end up at Watford. But as I was saying, for this service that passed through here, that was from Nottingham. I don't know why I called it a Corby service. Only 360s do that. Alright, pulling in is a Thameslink service from St Albans to Do I hear noises? No, that's just my imagination. It's a Thameslink service from St Albans. I don't know why the fuck I had to think about that. Well, by 700-055, we've seen that train earlier on today, working the 11:19 or 11:20 service to Sutton. And the sun buggers off into the clouds. Please come out. Okay, we have another Meridian coming through, catching me completely unawares. Damn, son! 222-004. Now that was an impressive horn. At least it didn't intimidate the shit out of me, but still, that was a very good horn. And I think that train came from Loughborough. And that train's probably going at a danger, as we have a 66 coming in. We won't see this train again, but this is 6671 GBRF Blue. Yes! And there goes that train to Sutton. That was probably the most exciting minute at this station. And I think there's a yep, from the what the announcements are saying, I think there's going to be another train coming through. Is there? Yep, I can see headlights in the distance. You might not be able to make it out clearly, but I can see it. So trust my intuition. This is another 360 working the service from St Pancras to Corby. 360 something something followed by 360 112. So you guys probably know which train, which running numbers the blue train was. So yeah. All right, this train is coming through. I don't know where the hell it's going. I know it came from Bedford, and this is 700 109. Not really going at breakneck speeds, but it's fast enough. Also bearing in mind that 222 that we saw earlier on was moving at caution. And I should take my attention onto this side because we have another train coming through. And this train is 700-058. Beautiful. Alright, departing is the service to St Albans City. Alright, incoming, blah blah. Did I say that right? In fact, let's use a different way of saying it. Pulling into the station now is the 11:30 Thameslink service from Rainham to Luton. (700:30). One thing I'm going to comment about the 700s, and this relates to train sim, DCG have really done a complete butchered job of it. Take for example this F-pitch wind motors, like you can hear right now, and the thickness between the door and the outside shell. Like, come on. And even the detail. Like, come on, DCG. I don't even play the bloody game, but get the goddamn thing right. And also remember, on the interior, there's meant to be blue. There are meant to be loads of swishes on a navy blue field. But no, you didn't do that because you want to be cheap asses. If you guys want to look at my complete rant on the 700 series if you want to look at the rant comment I made about the 700 series on YouTube, you can check out Yahweh's videos of God damn it, I can't speak! I cannot speak! You can check the video from Yahweh about whether the 700 is a good train, more or less. Whatever, I can't speak anymore. My brain has completely gone to mush, as this train is now ready to depart. But you all know what I'm trying to say. Okay, and about to thunder past is a Thameslink service to Bedford. This is 700-148. And this train originated from Okay, I'm pulling in here is the 11:35 service from St Albans to Sutton. And I think there should also be a train on the fast lines coming in from Bedford to Brighton. Coming in here is 700-036. Brilliant. Well, it doesn't seem like that fast train will be coming in anytime soon, so I think I should conclude the video here. Thank you guys for watching this video, it's greatly appreciated. If you like what you've seen today, then please like, subscribe and hit the notification button for more videos from me. Also, if you leave a comment, do not worry that I don't respond to them immediately. I will when I get the chance and the opportunity to, as this train starts off. And DTG, pay attention to the motors. A high-pitch F1, not a, what's it called? In fact, let me try and think of what I have to say. In fact, if you want a music lesson, DCG, I'll give you it right now. This is F pitch, and this is the pitch that you went for your motors, which is similar to the Hitachi 395s and some of the 465s from Southeastern. There's a real difference here. Which one did you hear from the 700? You should be able to do the math. But yeah, I enjoyed my time here at this station. Plenty of variety around. The waiting time between passing trains and stopping trains is relatively short, so you have loads of action to keep you busy. In terms of station architecture, it's okay. It isn't all that impressive because the ticket hall and train sheds are very minimalistic. The layout is also simple. It's a typical design you see on the Midland Main Line. So I can't really comment on it too much. My only gripe is that with the station is that I should have elevators, because for wheelchair users it doesn't seem that friendly at all. Because let's say you have to get, I know that there's a bus station hidden underneath the M1, but to get there you have to go down a set of flight of stairs to get to the ticket barriers, only just to realise that you have to go down another flight of stairs to get to the bus stands. Hashtag wheelchair unfriendly. But yeah, like I said before, I definitely enjoyed my time here, and I actually very much enjoyed that odd moment where there was a odd horn. Was there a train coming in? Yep, this is a 700 working service to St Albans City. 700 blah 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 700 007 working service to St Albans. And you can see my point, as I yatter on, a train shows up. I pretty much enjoyed my time here, and I don't mind coming back to the Midland Main Line to transport any other station, because the frequency is bloody good. My only gripe with Thameslink is that they could clean their 700s. You might not be able to pick it up that well, but there's plenty of dirt, and if there's anything that I look for in trains, is how they're presented, because how a train is presented advertises the area that it's going to. So the livery itself, it looks professional and sleek. I do like the alternating colour scheme that happens right here, but the cleanliness could go a long way. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So like I said, like, subscribe and hit the notification button and more videos. So until you hear from me, 2000 trains, and I think